Hello, my friends. We are just under 24 hours until my big announcement. I cannot wait to share it with you all tomorrow, or maybe today, or maybe it already happened, depending on when you are watching this. But anytime after Wednesday, Google Perez Hilton, and you may be very pleasantly surprised what shows up. All right. I have a lot of silliness and a lot of drama to get to, but first I want to start off with something serious. Bode Miller, the Olympic skier, and his wife suffered an unimaginable loss. Their 19-month-old daughter drowned while attending a party at one of their neighbors' house. We don't know details. It almost doesn't matter. It almost doesn't matter if the neighbors were looking after their little baby and they weren't there, or if the mom was there, or if he was there and another parent wasn't there. What matters is that a baby, a 2-year-old, a child, a person passed, and I just wish for the two of them and the siblings to have healing, and may that healing continue for the rest of their lives, because that is a kind of pain that stays with you. All right, now on to silliness, okay? I just had to acknowledge that, and I was so moved by that story. I was moved in a totally different way by the Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson story, and I have some updates for you. On Monday night, Ari and the Saturday Night Live actor, comedian, celebrated their engagement with friends and family at Disneyland, and Ariana was sporting her engagement ring. And I have information about that may blow your mind. It's been pretty much universally agreed upon that Ariana and Pete have been dating for about 4 weeks now. Well, check this. The engagement ring that he had made took 2+ weeks to finish, meaning he ordered it more than 2 weeks ago, meaning they were only dating for about 2 weeks when he got this ring to be made for her. I talk about this on my podcast this week. The podcast should be out by Wednesday morning, and I'm not saying it's attributed to this, but you know, people with bipolar disorder sometimes make really rash decisions, and we talk about it. I try to be sensitive. I think I am. Hopefully, I am not offending anybody. It's never my intention to offend people, okay? I want to get that really clear. Sometimes I do, just by having an opinion and by not premeditated. Well, I'm going to say this, I'm going to say that. I just speak, all right? And sometimes I put... Sometimes I put my whole fist in my mouth, and wow, I really just went there. You never know what's gonna happen in one of my daily videos. Dork. Okay, on to other news related to the whole Ariana Grande and Pete Davidson thing. I still can't believe I did that. Wow. I make these videos unedited. And by the way, you know, I see your feedback. Some of you would love for these videos to be edited. There's a reason why I don't make these fancy. And that's because I am leaving the door open for somebody with money, an advertiser, a brand, YouTube, a network, anybody to say, you know what? I like what Perez is doing. Let's throw some money his way to get these produced and keep doing them and just make them fancier. But for now, this is real, this is raw, this is one edited, this is one take, this is me, this is unfiltered. And you're watching, so you must be enjoying it, right? And I think, yes, you would enjoy, and I would enjoy a fancy schmancy version of this too. Putting that out into the universe. I have learned one thing along the way, which is don't use your own money for things. Have other people pay for it. I've become the cheapest person. I've established that. I talk about it all the time on my family channel, which, by the way, if you are not subscribed yet, please do. The Perez Hilton. The link will be down below, as well as the links to everything I talk about on this video. All right. In other Ariana Grande related news, her and Pete's friends are concerned, and they don't think this engagement is a good idea. If you're Ariana Grande's friend, do you share your reservations with her, or do you keep it to yourself? I say keep it to yourself. I talk about that on the podcast as well, because I bet you her mom and all her friends are like, yeah, this isn't gonna last. There's no need to even express my concern because they're not gonna make it to the altar. And if they do, set a date. Then when the date is coming near, maybe like just before the invitations are to be sent out, maybe then have a conversation. All right, in other news, this is really concerning. Kylie Jenner has stepped up her security. And the reason why she did that, and the reason why she removed all of the photos of her daughter Stormi from social media, is because according to reports, Kylie has gotten kidnapping threats. Whew. Being a Kardashian is not all glamorous. When you are one of the biggest celebrities in the world, this is what comes with that. That really sucks to just probably like to actually have credible threats too. Like not even just people talking smack online. Like look at Taylor Swift. She has all these crazy stalkers breaking into her homes. Multiple stalkers, multiple homes, multiple cities. Imagine Kylie Jenner. I think Kylie might have even more followers on social media than Taylor does. I don't know. Don't quote me on that, but smart move of her to do whatever she needs to do to protect her baby girl. In other Kardashian related news, her brother Rob, his family is concerned because he still can't seem to get healthy and get his life together. And that's sad. And I genuinely am here for Rob Kardashian. I feel like I am an expert and an authority. And I've made fitness videos on my family channel, but I'm gonna give you the real quick synopsis, like 30 seconds, okay? It's 80+% what you eat. Make your meals ahead of time. Rob can afford to have 3 personal chefs. If you don't have to worry about it, if you have your breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all your snacks already laid out for you, you're gonna be less tempted to cheat. And results are addicting. But go by results in the mirror, okay? Don't weigh yourself. I repeat, do not weigh yourself. I know that goes against everything that Weight Watchers says, but I think the scale is your enemy, both negative and positive. Because, you know, if you're not getting results in the number department, you may want to quit. I think results are by how you look and how you feel. And it's worth it because I have found over the years that the healthier you are, the happier you are. So you can do it, all right? That's the real abbreviated version. I believe in you, Rob Kardashian. One of the other great things that has happened, one of the great things that has happened over the last couple of weeks is a lot of people opening up about their past struggles with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts. And I think that's really healing and inspiring. Yesterday I talked about Olivia Munn. Today is Jada Pinkett Smith. She says that she often considered suicide. You can click the link below to read her very lengthy opening of her heart on that issue. I've spoken about it in the past before. We talk about it on the podcast. I don't know if things are going to get better, to be honest. I think that Instagram and social media is going to make things worse, but I hope I'm wrong. I hope I'm wrong, because Instagram is not real life. It's fake. It's so heavily curated and filtered, and people are trying to keep up and strive to be like, you know, so-and-so or the other person, which is why I'm glad that I'm real and I'm honest and I, you know, share when I struggle, and it's almost daily. Like right now, I wish I was playing with my kids, but daddy's working because I have to work, and that's okay. I still love what I do, and I appreciate you watching. Speaking of mental health issues, Rosie O'Donnell's daughter, Chelsea, has, according to Rosie, struggled with mental health in the past. She recently got pregnant and recently reconciled with Rosie, so that's a good thing, and is going through a divorce as well. That young lady has been through a lot of drama in her life. In other news, that wild sex cult and XIVM has finally, thankfully, suspended operations after Allison Mack, formerly of Smallville, was arrested, as was the leader of that cult. And let me end things with some positive news, okay? Priyanka Chopra and Nick Jonas have announced to their family that they are a couple, because Priyanka was Nick's date to a family wedding this weekend. How fun is that? Also, in couples news, Nick Jonas's ex-girlfriend Olivia Culpo has reconciled with her ex-boyfriend Danny Amendola, also at a wedding. They were very much a couple, so good on them. And I continue to invite romantic love into my life. I would make time for that. And I continue to thank you and appreciate you. If you enjoyed this, it would be such a great help if you told your friends. Please, just like tweet, Facebook, Tumblr, Instagram, let everybody know to watch my daily videos. I make videos on here every day. Hit that like button, leave a comment, share, and of course, if you're not following me yet, hit the subscribe button. Thank you. Mwah.